Hi humans, I'm Sewer People and welcome to Trigger Happy Havoc Draft Me to Hell. Danganronpa. D-G-R-A. That's all I need, right? This is fucking whatever the fuck is like. Goddamn Ron Paul. Dragon Rampage. Dragon! Sorry, we're going back to this. Chihiro just died. We gotta check for Steve. Alright. There is blood on this dumbbell. No, there are more things to worry about than the dumbbell right now. Can I check out Chihiro? For now, pay attention to the wall. Huh? I said it once already. There's words written on it. Oh, the wall. Yeah, I forgot they wanted me to look at the wall. The word Bloodlust is written on the wall in blood.
So...
I don't think it's any kind of dying message. It's just too strange. But you know, that thing that about writing Bloodlust in blood, doesn't it sound kind of familiar? A murderous fiend who kills again and again using a bizarre and brutal method. At the scene of the crime, the word Bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. Oh, shit. It's the guy. They're like a ghost attacking suddenly, then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did the internet give this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. Genocide Jack, the murderous fiend whose grisly attacks were famous all over the country. The ultimate murderous fiend, creating a reputation of abnormal, downright cruel killings. Then this is a copycat killer trying to imitate Genocide Jack's style? But why would anyone do that? Perhaps it's the work of the real Genocide Jack. The real? What? Are you saying Genocide Jack is here in the school?
No way!
There's no way. But going as far as to write Bloodlust at the scene, I'm surprised at their stupidity. I can't imagine a worse situation than dealing with a stupid murderer. Ah! What is it now? Toko! Hina pointed towards the entrance to the girls' locker room. Ah! Toko was the last to arrive, and now she is just standing there. No, why? Gadunk. She fainted. That did not sound good. Toko? Hina rushed over to collapse Toko and started trying to shake her awake. That's the best idea, right? Toko, you okay? Come on, wake up! Oh, that's right. I just remembered what she said about how she faints every time she sees blood. So she is hemophobic. I imagine she does not want to watch too many horror films then. I drink blood, so it's fine. Blah. This isn't a violation of the rules, right? I mean, technically she passed out somewhere besides her room. No, I think it should be okay. The regulations prohibit sleeping, like on purpose. Ah, so since she didn't faint on purpose, it doesn't count. Gotcha. Toko, can you hear me? You gotta wake up. If she'd heard you, Toko suddenly shot awake. As in, she literally jumped up from where she was lying. It was such a strange reaction, I was at a total loss for words. She leapt straight up in the air, changing her stance as she did. In no time flat, she was just standing there, ignoring the physical contortions she had to go through. Her motions were totally haphazard. Huh? What? Sorry about that. I was just so shocked, you know. It's what happens, right? Was I the only one? Toko, you okay? I'm fine. Yeah. Who is that? Is that a dead body? Hey, are you dead?
What the heck?
She must have hit her head real hard when she fainted. The world has a front and a back, a top inning and a bottom, a sea of truth and a web of lies. She's nuts. This is quite concerning. I mean, she sounds completely different. No, everything's fine. At least the stutter's all gone. That's a good thing, right? Oh, she's definitely the fucking murderer. It's clear to me that everything is not fine. Your eyes seem constantly vacant, strangely vacant. It seems to be best if we take her back to her room for the time being. I don't mind taking her, but could someone help me? If you need help, I don't mind. Taka, could you help me? Ah, she totally ignored me. Very well. You take care of the girl, and the rest of us can begin the investigation right away. Can I assume nobody has a problem leaving Sakura and Mondo on guard duty here? Hold on a second. Rushing to an investigation. The mastermind isn't behind this. After what happened last time, I'm sure surely you'd realize that. There's no question that Chihiros were murdered by someone among us. Oh, among us. Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Of course!
Not the son of a bitch. Right as rain! Don't take it as a bad thing. It's just a fact of life. Because that's how graduation works. Then it happened again. Is that what you're saying? That one of us... Yeah, no shit. He just said it. They both just said it. Another one of us killed. A fellow classmate? Jesus Christ. Yes. Why does that freak you out? What? Does that freak you out? You guys got no balls, you know that? It's just nothing down there at all. Well, I'll let you pray to mine if you want. Actually, I don't have any either, so sorry. Stop monologuing and give us what you came here for. You did bring it, right? I sure did, chum. Allow me to present the next Monokuma file. I know he must be looking forward to it.
See ya later.
So please do your very tippy-top best on this investigation.
No way.
Do we really gotta do another investigation? No shit, dude. Chihiro's fucking dead. Examining the corpse of one of our friends. Having to suspect all of our other friends?
Why?
I hate this. I can't take this anymore. I hate it too. I have had enough. I'm getting out of here. Where do you plan on going? There's nowhere to run. Just accept it already. After all, blood is just a liquid. A dead body is a simple object. You are very enthusiastic. You are very enthusiastic about all of this, are you not? Bleh. How could I not be? If we don't unmask the culprit, we all die. That's true, but to jump into it so soon. What, do you want to die? Fine, then go off and die somewhere. Right now, go ahead. You're a waste of space. A dead body is an object? Chihiro wasn't an object. Show some respect or I'll beat some into you.
Calm down.
Everyone stop bickering. Listen, there's some truth in what Bakuya said. Koja, if we don't solve the mystery and find the killer, our lives are forfeit. And if Bakuya is right about Genocide Jack somewhere... Oh, and if Bakuya is right that Genocide Jack is somehow the one who killed Chihiro,
That's right.
then unless we do something, more victims could start piling up. Forget more victims. If we mess this up, we're all dead beat. Hold on. If that's your worry, you don't gotta worry any longer. In any one killing game, the guilty party may only kill a maximum of 2 people. What? I don't remember any rule like that. I just came up with it. I mean, if one person went around and killed everyone, your lovely student's life would all be over, right? The new rule has been added to regulations. In that case, why not limit it to 1 person? Well, in a good mystery, you don't want to mess out on at least the potential of a serial killer angle. No! Just one would totally murder that possibility.
Punishment is waiting for
Farewell for now. I'll catch you guys at class trial. Toodles. I can't say I understand his thinking, but if we can kill up to 2 people, then 1 more person's life could still be in danger. Bleh. Which is definitely not good. We need to uncover the culprit before something else happens. You need to shut the fuck up. Well, for now, Taka and me are gonna drop Toko off at her room. Nice, I'm gonna get dropped off.
nothing to be done.
We have no time to stand around. We must begin our investigation. Toot sweet. Bleh. She says toot sweet. She's definitely a fucking vampire. If we do not solve the mystery of who killed Chihiro, then we will quickly follow her into the afterlife. That's true. I hate this, but if we want to survive, me and everyone else, we have to do it. We don't have any other choice. Investigate. Alright, first off, I'd like to check the Monokuma files to see exactly what's going on. The victim was Chihiro Fujisaki. The time of death was estimated around 2 a.m. The body was discovered in the girls' locker room on the 2nd floor of the school. The cause of death was a blow to the head with a blunt object. She was killed instantly. It's definitely the dumbbell. That's all I say. That's all it says, rather. Well, it's not like there's any point in complaining about it. No matter what, I gotta do what I gotta do. Yeah, no shit. Monokuma file 2 has been added to your bullet section. Hey, Makoto, do you have a second? Huh? Did you need something from me? Oh, that's me. Did you need something from me?
Naturally.
Of course. Life without purpose is quite dull, you know. So what do you need? I'm gonna let you cooperate with me during my investigation. Cool. This dog's weirdo. Huh?
What?
I'm purchasing your talent. Yeah, I'm purchasing your talent. The same talent which allowed you to solve Sayaka's case. Solve? No, you seem to have some limited use. Which is why I've chosen you. You have the honor of contributing to my investigation. Cool. He's an asshole, but he finds us valuable. So you're inviting me to come with you? You're doing it in the most arrogant way possible, though.
Let's go.
Now then, shall we get started? But we need to get moving. There is no time to standing around. No time for standing around. I don't really know what happened, but it looks like we'll be working with Jakob on this one. Oh, I want to work with Chihiro. Or not yeah, I want to work with Chihiro. No. Kyoko? Is that her actual name? Yeah, Kirigiri. That's what I'm calling her. Alright, dumbbell. There's a dumbbell on the floor. And it's a blood stain. There's a blood stain on the dumbbell. Yes. The Monokuma file says blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does this mean the dumbbell was... Does this mean the dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
No shit. There's a giant-ass blood stain on it. I'd imagine if it couldn't be anything else. How heavy is that dumbbell? A locker room dumbbell has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's a fresh blood stain on the carpet. It must have been splattered with blood during the murder. Can I look at these? No. Oh, hold on. Okay. What an inappropriate poster. There's blood on it, though. The poster's got some blood on it. It must have happened during the murder. No shit. Jackass. Can I look at these? No. What's my look button? There it is. Jesus. Okay. I gotta talk to them, too. Cool. A surveillance camera. The mastermind must have been watching as Chihiro was killed. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. Yeah, no shit. It's the game, dumbass. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Whew. Yeah, I remember when she said that more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But did she really need to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I haven't really thought about all that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. I couldn't help wondering what it might be. Amanda's account has been added to the truth bullet section. Can I talk to Kirigiri? She took her time examining Chihiro's corpse. She poked and prodded, going through every inch of the lifeless body. You're a very strange woman, you know, being able to touch a dead body with absolutely no trouble. She seemed to be concentrating pretty hard. It's like she can't even hear us. That's cool. I use this locker room all the time. Now it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true, but it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her. It wouldn't have. Yeah, it wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still, I can't read, holy shit. I think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She's been talking about a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? But according to the Monokuma files, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late? Hino and myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead, she came to exercise in the middle of the night. Perhaps. But it's difficult for me to imagine she'd have come alone. If she did want to start exercising, but she specifically mentioned she didn't do it herself. She needed support from others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret, but then she would have to come with somebody else. It's a possibility, I think. Word, so whoever she came with was the one who killed her? Okay. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Huh? Already? New clues won't magically appear by standing around. We need to check every aspect of this case. That's true.
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. I got caught up with the wrong person this time. That's funny. Where are we going? So this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? This thing? If I remember this, the card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
You call for me?
You called for me? Has he been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reading. Yeah, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each other's handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding with the gender list in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for 2 people in a row to go through the door. Well, the door is unlocked, right?
Unbelievable.
If there was some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone else. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook. Correct?
Of course.
Correct. So then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, and only boys can go into the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body was found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me. Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there. And since the killer was... As such, the killer must be one of the girls. Did I get it right? Good lord, you're simple. But how am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right in front of you the entire time. Loaning your ebook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Tagami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you were, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? You had a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things. Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying there's a loophole, but in order to borrow from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So sleepy. Just listen, you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byoki and get your poop together. Get your poop together? Oh, get your shit together. Got it. I'm an idiot. You're also charged you with criminal negligence. Fuck, I can't talk. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self. Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental facility, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head into the main hall. Main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay. Card reader has been added to the truth bullets. Coffee. We came to the main hall? No shit. He just told you to come to the main hall. So what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure it out myself? Son of a bitch. Is it this latch? Probably not, right? The hunky metal blocking the entrance seems like some kind of machine. Cool. Trophies. That's another gun. Is it this? What is this? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook. Wait, there's 3 of them. What are they doing here? So you finally found them. Huh? Did you know these were here? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then there's 3 handbooks belonging to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka. You could go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks, and when I did... Sayaka Mizono. You're right, this is Sayaka's handbook. Now do you understand? There is the key. This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. So you can just use anybody's dead fucking thing? You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been right for you the entire time. Yeah. Borrowing someone else's, not from a living person, but from a dead person. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong? That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook shows Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right? It would make sense, yeah. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens of doubles and baseballs. That's true. Pummeled with baseballs. Oh, don't give me that. I know, I was there. The memory of it came flooding back. The cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Hey! Hey! What? The e-handbook is essential to a student's life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental. A super big deal. There's no way it can break that easily. But it did. If I say it wouldn't break, then it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure. It is waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with. It won't do crap. But, even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point. It does? But it's a secret. I wouldn't want to go breaking any more handbooks. Then Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing it, what its weakness was, right? Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken. But you might ask, how could that be? Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. But what just happened? Monokuma said it wasn't broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Yeah, okay. Okay, then we should get... This should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Fuck, I can't talk. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? What do you mean? What is this? A surveillance camera. With what I can only assume is a gun attached. So chilling. Can I talk to you again? What do you mean by that, okay? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the truth of the identity of Genocide Jack. Then do you really think, you truly believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro? Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is the culprit of the case. The murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right? There's nobody else it could be. Murderous fiend who kills again and again using a brutal and bizarre method. They're like a ghost, attacking subtly and then slipping away before the police can catch up to them. And what nickname did they... This is the exact same thing he said in the beginning. Genocide Jack. They said he's killed thousands of people, but that's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be his demented psychotic killer like that? You're not wrong to wonder. But words mean little right now. I have something that I will prove. I have something that will prove it, and I can show you. Can we do that? Oh, god damn it. Yep.
Don't make
Yep.
me repeat myself.
Yep. I have a basis to believe that. I assure you, Genocide Jack is one of us. Is there really proof? There's something I'd like to take. Somewhere I'd like to take you. This will prove all the evidence you need.
All clear.
Evidence that Genocide Jack's the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence? Does something like that really... Hey, you two! Oh, wrong voice. Hey, you two! Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time.
We're busy. Leave us alone. But it's an emergency. Emergency! Please, come on. Come on, you gotta help me. What? This is a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me. Just calm down. But it's an emergency. What? An emergency? What happened? Something's wrong with Toko. She's acting super strange. Well, I mean, was acting pretty strange earlier, right? What should we do?
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Are you sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Where? He said that first. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and that'd be the end of it. Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
It looks like she's headed to the dorms, to Toko's room most likely. You're right. So let's fucking go. Click. Hello.
Such ignorance.
You're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Oh. Junko, where's Toko's room? Hello. You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. So what's this emergency? Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, see how things were doing, but when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out and kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff.
That's fine.
She should try talking to herself. We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Alright, where's Toko's room? There it is. I might as well give it a shot. Ding dong. The door swung open, slowly and silently. Yeah, what's going on, Sketch? Holy crap. An aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, focusing a grasp out on me.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that, Hina was really worried about you, pulling yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But, could you open up, just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
I won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Is she Genocide Jack, or is he in the room? And just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? She's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago. I drive out the killer. Drive out the murderous fiend. It doesn't make any sense, right? Oh, come on. I was afraid to leave her in here all alone. I was afraid to leave her there alone, so I tried to bust down her door, but it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. I couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door. Does she think the same thing as Byakuya? Does she think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? I think that Toko has a mental problem and that she flips into Genocide Jack and she's locking herself in the room. Is that why Toko's so scared? Whatever it is, I'm really not worried about it. Isn't there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Oh, he can because she likes it. Hey, Byakuya, do you think you could ask her to come out of her room, I mean?
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? You're gonna talk? Huh? You're gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you could be nice when you want to. Fucking chill out, Hina. Byakuya stood in front of the door, not making a sound, and pressing the doorbell. Ding dong. After a few moments.
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying. Bacula?
It's Byakuya.
Bacula. It's Byakuya. I'm sorry I couldn't keep our promise. But don't worry, never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again. And with that, the door says she's definitely Genocide Jack. Even Byakuya couldn't put it all off. There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the investigation. Hold on. What was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise? Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Well then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped off. Byakuya, and I heard to catch up. I really think it's her. I tried to push him into several times as we walked. Tried to talk to him several times as we walked. But he didn't even look back, let alone say anything. He just kept walking on towards his destination. Finally, his feet brought him to a stop in front of a certain room. The library? Come on, let's go in. Oh, shit. We going into a secret room? What is this? There's no clues here. We need to check elsewhere. But there was a coin. I still gotta, whenever I have a walk around part, I gotta look around for coins and shit. Because I'm sure there's a bunch everywhere. Okay, can we go in here? If I remember, on the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
It'll all make sense once you're inside. Buddy buddy with Byakuya, buddy buddy with Byakuya. Oh yeah yeah do ya, buddy buddy with Byakuya. Whoa, there's so many books here, files, and so much dust too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Okay. Look around for stuff. Huh? It's a desk lamp. Oh, it's his. It's the one I saw using in the library before.
what?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It was too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. I don't care, I got a coin. What's all this? Yeah, this is a self-stuffed type of files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Oh, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report of the presidential assassination. The original is kept in the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Does that mean he already read it, though? What is this? There's a wooden box. It's empty. Although, judging by the smudges and the dust, it looks like there was something inside. I wonder what it is. There was an extension cord plugged in here. It proved very useful when I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Yeah, that's what I fucking clicked on beforehand. Oh, what is this? Oh, there's a camera over here. There's even his Phillies camera here. Is there anything else? Just the books behind him and him. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos of all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't want to look at. Be careful. What do you mean? All those files are investigating reports related to different cold cases. Those are internal documents for police eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you'd expect to leak. Oh. Is that why he's so weird? Because he's just into like true crime shit. If you pay attention to your surroundings, you're sure to discover the value for yourself. The fuck am I missing? And it's not fucking... No. That's the extension cord. Okay. That's the report of the presidential session. Okay. Yep. We just did that. Is it just this middle file? There's so many files stuffed on the shelf. What's in all these things? Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything from the shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? Yeah, it's a whole bunch of fucking, what is it called? Like, blacklisted documents. What the fuck is it called? Classified, I guess. But that's not really what I meant to say. The entire reason I was interested in this library is because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be real, right? That's your guy's problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your that's you guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit in your preconceived reality, you label it as a lie. Well, it's not that. It's not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How could anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Trope's Peak truly wields, or perhaps the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's just too unreal. What's wrong? You still can't believe it? What about you? How could you believe it so easily? Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean usually? Usual, normal, ordinary, simple, those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. If you don't understand what they actually represent, then you don't understand the nature of anything. You don't pull your punches, do you? Besides, what you consider usual is based on your common sense, right? What makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I have reviewed them multiple times, so there is no doubt. He read them all. Oh, hold on a second. You saying you've read all these documents and more than once? But all that is like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why? My family has a reading room where just like this with our home. God damn it. My family has a reading room just like this in our home. Ours is bigger, of course, and not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Takami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible? I already told you there's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council, and I have within me the bloodline that will allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such ruler, I must know all the levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials interest me. Which is why I can proclaim, without a doubt, that the gathered material here are the real things. This is beyond believing. Or not believing. What? Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. And what always interests me was the most cold case police were... Fuck. I'm keeping that in. I'm keeping all these in. I'm just not going to be able to talk. What always interests me were fuck you. What always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation reports. Fuck it. Reading through those reports have always been a hobby of mine, ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. And among all those reports, one of my most recent favorites, is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf. This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack case has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize all the main points. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that every crime scene has bloodlust written on it with the victim's blood. The second is that the victims were murdered and their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Alright, so bloodlust and victims suspended. That is exactly what happened to Chihiro. No shit. Save your surprise, the best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic where the victims are suspended, the only one who knew about that particular fact were members of the police and the higher-ups. by all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. So we are dealing with the actual Genocide Jack. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about the aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse, yeah, there we go. Haha, her body was certainly mounted in that way. So how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's right. Oh, that's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple. The culprit isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Ugh.
In other words,
That's right. There is evidence that Genocide Jack was hiding himself among the rest of us. The Genocide Jack is really such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking among us right now? Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer would have such a reputation would even become part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a little look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
such ignorance.
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. The fuck? What time is it? I don't know what time it is. I need to talk to him again. About the Genocide Jack case file, could you let me see it?
Fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Cool. They had labeled Genocide. Okay. Miyake handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I'd reached the page where photos of the scenes of each crime had been collected. Ooh. The names of each Genocide Jack victim ran over separate pages. Ken Hadra, 32. Tetsuhiro Honda, 17. Shoji Gaku, 23. Kano Izai, 14. Takashi Yoshida, 30. Okay, a whole bunch of other names. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All of the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in the exact same way. Yeah, no shit. All the scenes of every murder, the word bloodlust is written on the thing. I know. We got it. Now take a look at the next page and you'll find another interesting tidbit. The next page? Profiling results. All the crimes took place either on weekdays, at night, or during holidays, either day or night. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, I could suggest that this suspect may be a student. Evidence suggests that this suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely that there were any external reasons for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially... Yeah, dissociative identity disorder. I fucking knew it. It's Toko. She's got split personality. One of them's a killer. Got it.
In other words,
The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. A split personality? Like the kind of thing you see on TV? What the fuck? So I'm part of another totally unbelievable story. And this one is way more unbelievable than anything else until now. Or maybe it really isn't? I don't know. I feel like my mind has gone numb. Alright, we got the case file.
let's go.
Alright, we should get going. Where are we going? Anywhere but here. We're finished our business here, aren't we? Hey, wait. As usual, Bakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Word? Well, this is where we part our ways. I have some things to take care of before the class trial. Huh? Just all of a sudden like that?
Time to play with you.
Come on, enough of your annoying Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Misapprehensions. Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehensions. Did you really think that we could be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Well, goodbye. And just like that, he was gone. Just as quick as he'd asked me to join him, he'd cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was playing some... In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I'd uncovered some really important clues. Thank him. Genocide Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro, but it's a girl. And the murderous fiend is one of us. But who is it? I have to find out, no matter what it takes. And to do it, there's somewhere I have to go. There's somewhere I have to go to investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, the girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. And the others might have come up with some info that might find useful while I'm at it. I need to find out everything I can. Alright, this was just a quick episode to get out of that thing. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this episode here. In the next one, we will collab with everybody and go back to the two locker rooms and see if we can't find information. But I think I'm right. I was right about the Leon thing, so I think I'm right about this. I think Toko is Genocide Jack. Split personality, obviously, and she's locking herself inside the room so she can't kill somebody else. Have a good one, guys. Fuck.